right.
I get one picture of you.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to light the candle, though?
You can.
Or, okay. I'll start the ceremony. All right. May all spirits and guides and entities in the universe here in high vibration, love, and light, please guide us. I'm going to do a collective reading for what is going to be the most healing experience for the attendees that'll be there on Friday. So I'm excited for the full moon ceremony. This is going to be my first one, so I'm super excited about it. And hopefully there'll be a few more after this, or you can keep continuing. I really hope so. It'll be great for women to get together and bond over the full moon and the energies of the ebbs and tides and flows of the woman's menstrual cycle that makes us tie in with the moon. It's a super powerful way to connect with our emotions and release them and be reborn every month. And to me, that's like been one of the most like magical experiences, to have that type of connection with nature, that I like really feel truly that we're all here together and we're all in this together, and what happens to one happens to all. And so it's just, for me, it's been a really great way to connect with Source, and hopefully we'll be able to guide some people on Friday to do the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good view of you.
Yeah.
Should I zoom out on you a little bit? Or do you want it up close on here?
Oh, you can zoom out, yeah.
That way you can get more of your
everything?
table.
Okay. It's still on the video, though?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm going to do first is called a bibliomancy. So what I'm going to do is I'll be intuitively having the guides that are here to assist us today to pick a passage from the book. And we'll see what the theme of this collective reading is going to be. Let's get started. Your soul knows the quickest way home. Loosen your grip. You can only lose what you cling to. That is a quote of Buddha. Also, I didn't tell you guys the name of the book. This is called Light is the New Black by Rebecca Campbell, a guide to answering your soul's calling and working your light. So the chapter is called Loosen Your Grip. You can only lose what you cling to. The Buddha. You're either in flow with the universe or you're not. If you're clinging to anything, you're resisting the natural flow of who you are. The things we cling to are the things we most need to let go. The boyfriend, the coffee, the job, the friendship, the vino, the overworking, the people pleasing, whatever external thing you cling to in an effort to feel whole or like you're enough. The thing we cling to often cover up our most vulnerable space. The one that is desperately scary to leave empty. But by keeping that space covered with something that doesn't serve us, we prevent ourselves from receiving the things that will. And we cast a shadow in our light. We cling on tight tightly because deep down we know that unless we control, cling to, and hold on, we feel that relationship, job, or insert anything here might not stay on its own accord. But in loosening our grip, we open space for the light to come in and heal the part of us that doesn't feel whole, as, of course, in miracles tell us. What we leave empty, grace will fill. If we can find the courage to surrender, then that thing we once clung to will either stay on its own accord or be replaced by something that is beyond any of our wildest dreams. Loosen your grip. Grace is coming. It might be uncomfortable at first, but I promise it will be worth it in the end. Work your light. What I am clinging to for fear of nothing coming to take, let me say this one again because I feel like it's important and I messed it up. What I am clinging to for fear of nothing coming is to take its place. Now I don't feel like I'm not reading that correctly. It didn't hit right. Here, you try it. This last sentence. How does that feel like it's supposed to be said?
To me, it's like we cling to fear so much, yet there's nothing there to fear.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it's.
Yeah, it feels like it's one of those things that can mean a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not really sure how I want to interpret that. But if I feel like it, I should read the same excerpt for the. So this is on. We'll see what I think that day, I guess, on that. But that was nice.
Yes.
It was kind of like what we started off talking about.
Yeah.
Whenever you got here today. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna do Oracle. Do I wanna? Maybe we'll do Tarot at the end. We'll see. Maybe.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the Herbal Astrology Pocket Guide Oracle. This has to do with like herbal medicine and like numerology and
Hold
planetary. Huh?
Book up to.
Oh,
yeah.
right here. It's got some really nice artwork on it too. But it's like herbs and astrology. So like on moon ceremonies, what I like to do is look and see what astrological sign the full moon's going to be in, and then I'll look at that part of my natal chart to see maybe what part of my life is asking to be released. So like if I know what that sign and house holds for me personally, then I can like focus on that and like try to meditate on those things, and that's really helped with going through like all the healing process and stuff. Do we have angels? Is that the angel's trumpet that's hanging in the backyard? Is that what that vine is called? Angel's trumpet. It has all those flowers on it and stuff.
I have no idea what it's called.
I feel like it is. It looks like that. I feel like we have some of that hanging back there.
We're gonna get comfortable.
Yeah. Do it. Okay, I feel like I'm just going with a 3-card pull, which is crazy because I always feel like when I do Oracle for myself, like, it just goes to show that, like, when I do something for other people, like, what I pull is, like, so different.
Than what you pull for you.
Yeah. But this is, like, and then I'm getting, like, a confirmation tingle in my face, like, right now. I'm just saying that. Like, yeah, it's like... Okay. So we've got Mother's Wort in reverse, Strength, and this herb is associated with Venus, and Venus is in retrograde right now, so that might be significant. Let's see what that's about. We've got Valerian. This is associated with Neptune and acceptance. And reversed Angel's Trumpet. And this is the Death card. So something about resurrection and birthing. And this is associated with Pluto and Mars. Alright, so let's check out the first one. So the herbal meanings here. Mother's Wort. Reversed, weakness, feeling depleted, unopened heart, disappointment, disconnection from creation, lack of creativity. Okay, the guidance. Like the radiance of a lion's heart, Mother's Wort energy builds inner trust and confidence. The lion-hearted Mother's Wort is representative of the beauty we possess when we own the power of our gifts and creativity. The goddess sits centered as the lion leans on her in a state of peaceful delight, symbolizing the unwavering faith we must keep as we transcend old fears. Venus, her planetary ruler, is like a midwife to our happiness, channeling how we accept and transmit our heart's desires. Find new ways to facilitate creativity that honor and reveal your passions and strengths. Devote yourself to the fertility of your gifts and courageously accept your divine destiny. 44 has been kind of significant for me, which is the number on this next one. It's been coming up a lot for me.
44.
Just repeating fours. Fours. Let's see here. I don't know if anyone else has been seeing that. But that kind of like stood out to me just now. 162. All right. Valerian. Order, loosening, acceptance, embracing imperfections, persistence, and flow. See how those are like, they're just right? They're totally related to each other. They're just like, wow. All right, so the guidance. Valerian supports us by widening our trigger points and helping us to zoom out of a situation that might be overloading you with anxiety or stress. Remember, go easy on yourself and don't push yourself too hard to meet goals. Valerian remedies the internal parts of ourselves that can embody mouse energy. When we're only analytical and judgmental in high trigger mode, the message here is to take measure. Although your foundation can be established with great order, there's a certain amount of flow needed in order to enjoy creativity and growth. Don't exhaust yourself in the details. Embrace your imperfections, so the full moon is in Virgo, and this is kind of like, that's like Virgo in its detriment, or like not in its detriment, but in the shadow side of Virgo. It's very like too rigid in structure, hard on yourself, like critical, very like making judgments constantly. It's like that's like the shadow side of Virgo, which I can see myself kind of going into that sometimes. But I have a Virgo ascendant, and my Black Moon Lilith is also in Virgo, so it's like I have a lot of Virgo energy, and a lot of my placements are in Virgo angles, and so like this full moon for me is going to be really important because like the Virgo parts of me are like, what is my inner critic? And I am ready for her to just become Divine Mother instead of that, that's not serving me anymore. So hopefully that just keeps coming more and more.
It will.
Yeah. All right. So Angel's Trumpet, which I'm pretty sure I have some of this growing
in the backyard,
but it's not going to be there for the ceremony. 169.
That's weird that you pulled that card.
Yeah. But this might be like something that's like poisonous that looks like that. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. So I got it in reversed. Angel's Trumpet. Reverse. Ignoring the call. Mental and emotional crisis. Illusion. Shattered. Refusing reality. Okay. Angel's Trumpet. This is the guidance. Angel's Trumpet signals a time of catharsis or death. A deep emotional breakdown is due or near. You may feel lost in your own emotional despair, depression, shame, or unworthiness, but know that the angel of discernment and darkness are here to support you. Coming eye to eye with the darkness, with the darkest feelings within yourself, catalyze the greatest awakening. Deeply pause, let go of control, and witness the broken pieces within yourself with loving awareness. The medicine of the bat symbolizes the need for a ritualistic death of relations, situations, or aspects of life. Bat, like Angel's Trumpet, signals a catharsis and rebirth, signaling literal or metaphysical death of old patterns and worn out habits. Understand you can reconstruct at any time, regardless of how shattered you might feel or at what age.
There you go.
I added that part.
Oh.
But I felt called to say that, so. No, really, at any age, it really is okay to start over at any age.
But you start with experience, with
Right.
wisdom, You're
Right.
not starting like with nothing.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, like, even if I had to is what I'm saying. Like,
But sometimes it's scary for people.
Yeah, it can be. It can be really scary. I think and this is just okay, I feel like this is a channeled message coming up, but this is what's coming up for me, reading these is like, whenever you get pushed into these situations where you have to like cling to things so hard, and then you're like put in a situation where you're like faced with like, hey, either you're gonna have to like let go of these fears, or like situations like this are just gonna continue to break you. So like, what's it gonna be? It's like kind of like, do you love yourself enough to look at the ugly parts of yourself and say that you were letting yourself know that you were doing the best with what you knew at the time, and you don't have to judge yourself for it, because that's so Virgo. Like that, the Virgo energy can go there. It's like you should have known, but you didn't. So, and then you have the bravery to like look at those parts of yourself and say, yeah, you know what? I'm okay to change that. It would be good for me to change that. I know why I did that before, and ready to like let myself off the hook for it. Like, because I know I wouldn't judge other people for it, so why am I judging myself?
Yeah.
So, and maybe that's someone else needs to hear that same message, but
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, this seems very Virgo specific.
Yeah.
So anyone that watches this, I'm not sure if I'm gonna post this on the invite or not. I probably should, but anyone that is into astrology, I would look at your Venus placements, Neptune, Pluto, and Mars, and also look at where the moon is currently going to be in your chart while there's like during the full moon where the moon will be in your chart to see what might be coming up for you.
I'll be heading out in a little bit, okay? I love you. Okay, you're doing a good job. Love you.
Actually, I think I will draw a couple cards. Do you need to head out?
Love you. Isaiah's checking in on me.
Do you need to head out?
I would like you to draw mine.
Oh yeah. Oh, you want to do some reading for you today? Okay. All right, we're gonna do a reading for Manas. Okay. My mouth's a little too dry for that right now.
Yeah. Where's your tea?
No. Oh, I made tea.
Well,
Did I even pour hot water in it?
I don't
The
know.
herbs are in there. Oops. If not, just like repress the button on the kettle. Is there anything specific you were wanting to ask? Was there anything specific you wanted to ask?
No, just guide me.
Just guide you. Okay, where do I push anything? Yeah, just press that little latch on the back.
Okay.
Did the light come on?
Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
These brownies are too good.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. It was like the fancy brownie brand. I don't know. I guess like one of those dark chocolate brands that you can buy at Walmart, like the fancy chocolates. But it was like the brownies. It starts with a G. The name of the fancy chocolate. I don't know.
It's delicious.
Good.
I see why you make 3 trays.
Yeah. All right, spirits and guides and high vibration, love, and in everyone's highest good here in this house. What messages do you have from us this evening?
Take that. Like my hands are sweaty.
Oh yeah? So nervous.
Yeah.
So what I'm getting here is if you got the 2 of Swords, the 9 of Discs, 7 of Wands reversed, and the 3 of Wands. So I've been trying to do where like I interpret from the feelings that come up from looking at the imagery, and then like I kind of confirm in on the deal to see if that was the correct. Because I'm still kind of learning how to like interpret pings that I get. So I don't have all the tarot cards memorized, but that's how I like test myself to see if I'm actually reading it.
What are you getting from that?
Okay, so I've got that you've been working on balancing the divine feminine and divine masculine within you. You've been really, really doing good at that. Like, been spending a lot of time and finding tranquility in that. And you've been doing your practices, like, pretty, you've been pretty structured with it, right? You've been breaking cycles in your mind, arguments you've been having inside your mind with yourself, in reversed. So that's why I'm saying you're breaking these things already, and that you're on the road to like building a community and like teaching others like how to do the same things that you're doing now.
Yes.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, very cool.
Okay, let's see if I did it right.
I'm gonna get tea, okay?
Okay. Yeah. Finding balance, peace, calming the mind. Let's see, the 9 of discs.
The first one's?
Just balance of the mind.
Yep, you got that one right.
Solidarity, creative work, accomplished healer. So like doing healing stuff, yeah.
Look at the color and the
Yes. Okay. You got me, please.
Got it. They're pretty. Good choice.
Okay, and then you got the 7 of Wands. Defending a position, explaining yourself, diversity of opinions. So like, but it's in reverse, so that's like opposite. So like being able to resolve conflicts in your mind.
A lot. Yeah. So anything comes up. I've been very loving to myself. Very, very loving. Just letting myself sit there and watch it. Sit still and just say, okay, does not require any action, reaction. We love you.
Yeah, just sitting in it.
Sitting in it and just letting it be.
Yeah, I hear you. I've been right there with you lately. I get too introverted though when I'm going through stuff. Like I feel like I just like call it on my shell.
But you have to, like, this is how I feel like solitude is the only way you can really hear what's going on.
Yeah.
When you have people, things, you can't really hear yourself. So
That's so true. That's when you get the most I probably get the most communication with my higher self and guides, like when I'm outside, just like in quiet, just sitting out.
In nature.
Like just sitting outside and just like putting my feet in the grass and just like chilling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Making a connection with her.
Yeah. Okay. So 3 of Wands, communication, teaching and learning, artistic endeavors, shared projects. So that's like pretty much like you're like starting to have more community in this theme of what you're talking about.
I long for a community. I long for it to belong, but I'm also finding my like my place. There's so much within that I want to heal and take care of before I can step into and be a part of something fully.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean. Like, you don't want to, like, not be prepared when the time comes or whatever for something that.
Yeah,
will
and
come
then
up.
you want to stand with confidence. You know, you want to, because right now, and the process is always messy, and you know, I'm sure of. So you just have to. I have this new thing that I say to myself: I will know because it will speak to me,
Mhm.
and like any kind of direction, place I want to go or do. And I feel like the more I get to know myself, the more I will be able to pick where I want to belong, where I want to be. Because I know wherever I go, I'm going to be 100% invested.
Mhm.
So I want to be mindful of where I do go.
Where you're putting your energy. Yeah, that's true. I at least one of these places where I guess I'm kind of going through right now where like I'm learning to not feel selfish for wanting recognition for like hard work.
No, you deserve it.
I know, but it's like I've always felt like that was so selfish and like terrible to like do that, and it's silly because I wouldn't judge somebody else for being that way.
Yeah. You have to, and we all are hard on ourselves and judgmental, and we are more forgiving with others than we are with ourselves. But I think that having the ability to recognize that, you're going to be able to help that voice
Shut up. Yeah.
just lovingly, like, hey, I hear you.
Yeah.
But that's not our truth anymore.
Yeah.
There's this thing that I had, like, they say that parts of you have to, like, die in order to rebirth, and I had this, like, resistance towards that, because I don't want to kill parts of me. I don't want to push it away. I want to hug them, because they are where, you know, I'm here because of those parts. Those have pulled me together through all the ups and downs, to not break apart, to not, you know, murder somebody.
Yeah.
You know, so those are the parts of us that, you know, we are here. Like, you know, you being critical, you being hard. That's what you needed to push you.
Then
To push you, to question you, to evaluate you. Was it the right way? Probably not. But
well, that's what it took.
Yeah.
That's just what it took. So
yeah,
I'm
So-
sure I got I'm sure I got opportunities that didn't involve suffering first.
So
but
that's a part of you,
Yeah.
and just lovingly embrace it, and keep it there, because that part might be needed when the time calls for it.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is true.
So I always call myself, like, I call all parts of me and just, like, have a conversation. Hey, I hear you, I get you, but this is our mission, and it's very important we all work together, not against each other. We all work together. I don't want to ignore you, neglect you.
Yeah.
I hear
Right.
you. I see it. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. But this is the goal, and we're going to continue walking this path until it becomes our reality. Because
Yeah.
resistance, you know.
Yeah, 17-year-old Carla kicks ass.
Yeah.
She does. Like, she shows up whenever people are being ridiculous, and she's like, just give it to her.
Yeah. I've done my part. I'm retired, but don't make me come out.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the blue tea. It's so pretty.
Well, you are amazing, and just have to.
I feel like this is a collective theme too. I mean, I think we're probably all go through. I mean, all of us women are gonna experience that because we move with the flow of the moon. So it's gonna be. We're all kind of gonna collectively go through things that are similar, especially because like we're generationally. I'm not saying that. I think all women of all ages are tied by the moon, but our Pluto signs kind of like generationally bring us together. But I'm pretty sure. Is your Pluto in Scorpio or is it in Libra? Do you remember?
I think it's Libra. I don't recall 100%.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Because Brian's his is Libra, but that's because he's a little older. But I think, I'm not sure. I want to say yours is in the same sign as me because we're only a year apart.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're the same.
I'll be 38 April 3rd.
I'll be 37 May 27th. Wow.
Yeah. Sure.
Wow. Brian's 43.
He's like, whatever.
Did she see your card that Jake gave you?
No, it's on the counter.
I think there's a card. Should I?
Yeah, open it. It looks funny. Read the front first.
Oh my god.
Oh.
You did great.
Yeah. Old age.
That's cute. Towards your new gun or bills.
Yeah.
That's funny. You are so quiet. I love it. You want me to?
Yeah, okay. I don't know. Do you feel like it's